So, nandito naman tayo guys sa part 4 natin. Kung tatandaan nyo last time is natagalan tayo dun sa part 3. Kasi medyo mahirap, tapos paulit-ulitan layo ng papalitan. Ngayon guys, mga hindi pa nag-follow and subscribe sa channel natin at sa Facebook, follow and subscribe. Nandito pa rin tayo at lalaroin natin ang Bastion. So, mapapansin nyo, pink na yung shark dito. Yun na siya yung heart ng mga city. So, guys, palit na nga tayo ng shotgun. Last time natagalan tayo kasi sa handgun. Tapos, okay na yan. Dapat shotgun tayo. Hirapan tayo sa handgun.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds.
So guys,
So much for that plan.
may shark na na-detect sa Rocus Lagoon. So guys, meron na tayong part 1, part 2, and part 3. And ito na yung part 4.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
So guys, follow na. Ito na ang part 4
Many a tale
natin.
folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Can't get hasty in a place like this. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. These beasts, they don't like company.
Nahulog na naman tayo. Oh, bakit to? Dapat ko na kayo naamoy. Dapat ko na kayo naamoy. Okay. Papatay pa tayo. Bye-bye. Tayo nilalalat na natin. Parang pahirap ng pahirap. Ay, nahulog na nafta. Ayan!
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Saan nahuhulog? Ah, ayan. Huhulog palagi. Paisa ka.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Naman to.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way. sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. That's ankle gator country for you. Those pincushions been living off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. That old gator's right on his tail. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers. Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. Want to keep the wilds at bay? Pack yourself a musket and a pipe. Party punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times. The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Hindi tayo nakapagpalit ng spada. Wala eh.
Know how sALiNgPuSa became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Shotgun, oh. Shot, oh.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off.
Parang dito matapos. One shot pala ko, hindi shotgun. Akala ko one shot. Ay, shotgun. Akala ko shotgun, one shot pala ko. Natutok pa mo yun. Yak na, diba?
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Pero mahirap siya gamitin, di tayo sanay guys. Kaya parang hindi natin talaga.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine, not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid lets a few of them slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Pa tayo mamatay doon, guys. Ulit na naman pag namatay tayo.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that. Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Wala siguro. Wala naman tayo. Oh.
sALiNgPuSa lost many good men on the rail. course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the sALiNgPuSa War. It was right here that Zulf's forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham! When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him.
tapusin ang part 4 natin. So,